Federal Brace, and we're really excited today to bring you another new product. And here at Federal Brace, we are always about making your life easier, and we feel like that's what we've done with this new product. We're super excited about it. It's designed to go on a knee wall or a half wall. And so we're here today in our warehouse, and it's really hot, but we're using our skeleton framework that we bring to you occasionally to show you how to install product. The product that we're looking at today is our new Lincoln top plate. In a normal setup for a knee wall or a half wall, you're going to use a framework that looks something like this. And you can see that we have two 2x4s in this example. And in the past, you've used plates from Federal Brace, and there was always routing that had to be done for the plate to sit flush on the top. You've seen this in several of our other videos. This makes for a flush mount. So what we've created in the Lincoln top plate is a product that looks like this. And why we're so excited about it is because now you only need to use one 2x4 instead of two. And the best part is there's no routing. So the Lincoln top plate is going to lay down on the 2x4 end to end and create your secondary plate out of metal rather than wood. So you have cost savings in wood and time savings in routing. These arms extend out 10 inches, and so by our guidelines of no more than 4 inches of unsupported weight, the Lincoln top plate will support a 14-inch overhang. So let's look at quick installation. The Lincoln top plate comes with 4 countersunk holes, which also allows for that flush mount, and they have been laid out in a pattern that is front to back, so that will help you not hit any nail heads that potentially could be in the top of your framework. So you can adjust where you're going to fasten the top plate down by using a couple of these holes rather than all 4. So that's why there's 4. So the first thing you want to do is measure off to determine how many of the Lincoln top plates you're going to need. These are 12 inches wide, and like I said, they'll be laid end to end. Now, if for some reason you don't have a countertop length that is exactly able to be divided by 12 to fit these particular brackets end to end, this material is the same thickness as our other plates. So again, if you need to fill in a corner, you can do so using the regular plate. And because the Lincoln top plate has made the 2x4, these are exactly the same height, still no routing needed, and you're saving time. So you can fill in a corner here using a Liberty plate if your length of countertop doesn't match up exactly with the Lincoln top plate. All right, so as we get ready to install here, we just talked about using a Liberty plate if you were short. In our particular instance, we have 3 Lincoln top plates we're going to use, and we are a little bit over. So we're going to also allow an inch overhang of the Lincoln top plate itself, which only is going to strengthen your support system underneath your countertop. So what we want to do now is mark our holes for installation. And Brian's going to zoom in here and show you that there's actually a nail in that hole right there. And so we're not going to use it. And that is why we designed the holes front to back on the top plate so that we don't have to use them all. So we're going to mark the 2 that we're going to use. And I'm just choosing these 2 that are on the end since we can't use that one in the middle. And I definitely want to use the end since I'm out here at the end. So I'm going to mark these 2, and I'm actually going to put a line right there so I can know where to put the next one. And when I place my next one, Obviously, in the span of your 2x4, you don't have as many nail heads, so there's no nail heads, and I can choose whichever holes I want to use. So this time I'm going to go with the 2 center ones. No rhyme or reason. Again, I'm going to draw my line and get ready to mark my final plate. And believe it or not, I dodged all the nail holes again. But once again, I'm going to mark the holes on the end just for security purposes. So now I have all the holes marked in my layout, and I'm going to go back and drill pilot holes. You want to use a drill bit that's slightly smaller than the fastener that you're using. The Lincoln top plate has a 1/4 inch countersunk holes, so my fasteners are going to be a 1/4 inch, and my drill bit will need to be slightly smaller than that. All right, now we've got our holes drilled and we're ready to install. All right. And there you have a beautiful installation. Make sure that your fasteners are long enough to get a good bite in the wood. You're going to apply a small bead of silicone on the arms and the top plate, and then apply your countertop, and you'll be ready to go. We've laid a sample of a countertop here that we had at the office on here just to give you a visual of how this is going to look when it's complete. As I said a moment ago, you'll put your silicone on the brackets, and then you'll set your countertop on top, and of course it'll cover your whole surface here, but it's going to give you a nice beautiful support that's completely hidden. No concern about knee knocking in the knee area, and then your fascial, your sheetrock's going to come right up underneath there as well, and everything's going to be perfectly hidden. Make you a nice installation. We hope you like this Lincoln top plate as much as we do. We think it's going to be a real time and cost saver for you. Check back with us for more videos as more new product is coming out every month. And you can always call our customer service reps if you have any questions, 877-353-8899. Now I've got to go because it is super hot in this warehouse.